That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage. Hey, what's up? 19! 54. Lights 54. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards
but
on
not
the
much
pickup.
on that run,
it's
Charles.
Second and
no,
8.
that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now it's Watson. Hitting Juju on the slant. And up to the 35
Watson
before they're able to knock him down.
To Juju
12 yards
Smith-Schuster.
there and a first down.
A gain
This
of
has
12.
to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook,
Steelers.
but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Watson's
He couldn't hold
pass.
on through the
Intended
contact.
for
Brings
Mike
up second
Evans.
down.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my
second
scouting
and 10
report on these
at the
DBs tells me that they
35-yard
love
line.
to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that
First
run,
down,
and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The running back.
And he'll
again,
take
the
it
ball
across
carrier.
midfield down into
He's
Jet
across
territory.
midfield to the 49-yard
It's a
line.
pickup of 4, and
A
it'll
gain
bring
of
up
4.
second down.
It's now second and 6.
What's that? 19, 54. Ain't giving up nothing today. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
To throw is Watson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack when they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Here we go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. 56. It's our time. It's our time.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's gonna go down again.
Watson sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
Jordan
Or
Berry
a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive
Jets
player.
take over
But
first
a nice
and 10.
return that time, gets
At their
12
own
yards
30-yard
back.
line.
And the Jets will take over first and 10.
Check 99.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Wide. Get wide.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Here we go. Kill. Watch out.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Tighten up. Let's go, D. 70 Ranger. Slam. Check the backer. Hey, switch gears.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise. This close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Steelers 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Another try after the first down sack. Watson airing this one out for Evans. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Intended
and
for his
incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball on the course. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. Hey, alert.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Let's go!
It's Coleman here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take him all to dinner.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better?
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Watson's pass.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal.
We want it. Come to my world. 19 light. Under 10. 10. Check 26. Check 26.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Steelers nothing.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Jets 21, Steelers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
By number 22.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46.
He was tackled
exactly
at the 46-yard line.
Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down.
Check three.
Now a handoff looking right. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for.
It's now second down.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Lucky.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage. They still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield line. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Mike's 5'4".
They will indeed snap it to Watson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
It's a turnover.
Certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great. With the offense, they can't be despondent.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Denzel
Mims. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all
the Steelers
the way
take
to the end
over
zone
1st
for the
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the lowest, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, that's
Watson
3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Intercepted.
And I know this, the holiday
the
season.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 5. Coleman has it here right side.
The pass.
Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
39 yards on the punt. Give them just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. On 2nd and 10, Watson. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards that.
This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
To Juju Smith-Schuster.
A big play there just before halftime.
It's a gain of 53
yards.
And a Steeler 1st down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
4 yards on the pickup.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check three.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this. He's coming. We got double up.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he converts and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
Makes the score Jets 35, Steelers 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Number 26,
but we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he almost intercepted it.
The pass.
They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
3rd down and 2.
55 is Mike, guys. 55. Yeah. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Let's go, baby. We need turnovers. Let's get that ball.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And fights through one man. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach. But maybe one possession at a time, try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, it cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
1st down, Steelers.
Now Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete to
it'll
number 45.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. contest. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position. It's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
And it's third down.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check 31, check 31. Alert.
9, check 49, check 49.
Watch Swiss, watch Swiss.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down
They
at
only
the
got a couple,
42-yard
but a couple
line.
is all that they needed
2 yards
as they
on the
convert on
play.
4th.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Give me that ball.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete on the deep ball. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
A loss of
So
2
we're going to count
yards.
real quick. He had
And
the
it's
touchdown
third
earlier, and now he comes
down.
up with the sack here.
Third
No doubt
and
about
12.
it. He's having himself a game.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle
Watson's
made at the
pass.
Jets'
Caught by
43.
number 10.
It'll be a gain of 17
It's
and
a
a
gain of
Pittsburgh
17
first.
yards.
So in Jet territory
And the
now.
Steelers'
Here's first and 10
down.
at the 43.
Mike's 57, 24. Watch the pass. 57.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Know your job.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th
Watson's
pick of the
pass.
game.
Intended for
Instead,
Dallas
second
Goedert.
down.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the
Second and
scoreboard
10.
and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And they work this near the 5. He'll be
Naheem
stopped at the
Hines,
6.
the ball carrier.
10 more there
He
and
was
another
brought down
first
by
down.
Marcus
Pardon, if you want
May.
more carries, I think we saw how you
First
get him.
and goal
Show that he's got
at
the
the
fresh
6-yard
legs,
line.
and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the
Naheem
6
Hines,
inside
the
the
ball
5 to the
carrier.
4.
You don't want no problem
He was
with me.
brought
Every
down
team we
at
ever
the
talk
4-yard
to that
line.
continues to run the
A
ball in
pickup
the
of
game,
2.
even when they haven't had
Brings
much
up
success,
second
all
and
talks
goal.
about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball,
Another
but they're not
carry
finding
for
much
the running
space.
back.
Call it a gain of a
tackle
yard as they
made
get a
at the
little bit
3-yard
closer
line.
here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, he is marked down
The
right
running
about on
back, again,
top
the
of that
ball carrier.
imaginary yellow line, but
Brought
they
down
say
just
he's a
shy
bit
of the goal
short.
line.
This defense
A
bending but
3-yard
not
gain.
breaking. It's a
Brings
gain of
up
3.
4th down
It's now 4th and goal. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. And he's into the end zone.
Watson's
Touchdown,
pass caught by number 10.
Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So the touchdown
Chris
there,
Boswell
and that
on
play,
for the
the
point
tap
after.
pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but What makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback.
14.
He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. If you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Slam. Watch the safety creep.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard
so good field
line.
position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
On the
that
keeper.
Incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And he'll give it here to his running back. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, trying to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch the screen. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Hey, we got to get this stuff.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Result of the
play. They were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front.
At the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Eat. 18 Cardinal. You ain't doing nothing today.
Coleman. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And only able to get this to the 19, so
Raymond
probably
Smith
should have
on the
opted for the
return.
touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Just
Number
what you want on a
22, the
first
ball
down
carrier.
run. Call it 8
He was
yards.
brought down at the
It's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Squeeze, slam.
And again this time to the tailback. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
22.
down.
Well, partner, I know this type of
tackle
running
made
back.
at the
I mean, this
36-yard line.
size, this
A gain of
intensity
9 yards.
usually gets better as the game
First
goes
down,
on. I can just tell you
Steelers.
from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Ashton
They'll
Davis
try again
there
from
on
the
coverage.
36 on 2nd and 10.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
A loss of a
We've been
yard.
around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no
3rd
matter the
and
situation.
11.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he'll be taken down, but not
Watson's
before he
pass.
works it past
Caught
the
by
50.
number 10.
Pittsburgh
A gain
getting
of
16 yards there and also a first down.
Pittsburgh.
Operating from the gun, Watson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside
Watson's
the 40.
pass. Complete
They
to
get 10
Naheem
more there, and
Hines.
I believe that'll be enough for another
It's a gain
first
of
down
10.
at will.
And a Steeler first down.
No.
From the gun, Watson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To try again after the sack. Watson, he's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the
Watson's
6-yard
pass.
line.
Complete
And
to
he is
Mike
finally
Evans.
out of bounds, just shy of the
First
5,
and
all
goal,
the way down at the
Pittsburgh.
6.
Keep coming, baby. Keep coming. Keep on coming.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, check.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a
Complete
score,
to
but pretty much an
19,
exercise in
Juju
futility right
Smith-Schuster.
now. Still down
Touchdown,
big.
Pittsburgh.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down
extra
close,
point
and then
is
he
good.
delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
Makes the score
And you mentioned
Jets
the big play that got
42.
him down close. I think that
Steelers
big play left them
21.
reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Today's final score, Jets
Charles, it's one thing to
42.
win. It's another thing to win
Steelers
and put up the
21.